Hello everyone, I'm Brini Grealish and welcome to the Fingerless Kitchen. Today I'm at the home of Chef Billy Brendan Ginty, the owner and chef of Your Table is Ready in Syracuse, New York. We're here today to go head to head with my all or no thumbs challenge. And Chef Ginty is going to get taped up so he's got no thumbs today. And if you're a little curious on how we're going to do that, come with me into the kitchen and check it out and see how it goes. Okay, so thank you, Chef Ginty.
Absolute
or can
pleasure.
I call you Billy?
You can call me Billy, it's fine.
Call you Billy?
You can call
Okay.
me Billy.
Well, Billy, thank you so much for letting us come to your home
Yes.
today, coming to crash your pad. We're going to work on the very first all or no thumbs challenge.
Okay.
So, with my chefs that we're going to be doing with this, we're doing the no thumbs part of the challenge.
Okay.
Which means I'm going to take your hand, we're going to tape up all of this. We're going to tape up all your fingers and your thumb, and what you have left is you're going to be working with your pinky.
Okay.
So you got to do it just like me.
Okay.
All right? And so what I want you to be thinking about while we're doing our challenge is how you're going to get it done in the kitchen.
Okay.
What is that creative problem solving? What are you going to do? I want you to move around freely.
Okay.
Get whatever you need so that your simple task today
Chop an onion.
is to chop an onion or, slice it. We need some nice slices.
Slices.
We need some slices for
I
our,
can do some
for our
slices. I
sandwiches.
can get you some slices.
All right?
I think I can get you some slices.
We think. So what we're making today
Okay.
is we're going to make some Mediterranean flatbread sandwiches.
Nice.
We've got some Za'atar bread,
Okay.
lettuce, tomato, our
The onion.
fancy onion
All
here.
right.
We have some tzatziki that I made last
Very
night,
nice.
some chickpeas, some lemon,
Okay.
and I'm going to want you to chop the onion. I'm going
Okay.
to chop my tomato.
Okay.
I want to see how you're doing, and as soon as you're done, build your sandwich however you like to build your sandwich.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a look, and we're going to taste it and see what you think.
Will I have to taste with my pinky?
Yes.
Oh.
You
All the way through.
You got to pick up that sandwich because you know what? I love sandwiches.
Yes.
And they are the messiest thing for me to eat because I'm only working with
Heard.
we're only working with two fingers
fun.
here, so we're gonna go for it.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this.
You know what I used to do is back when I was in school,
Okay.
all the kids wanted to know how
Yeah.
I wrote, like I'd use a pencil
Right.
and everything. So the idea came from, I used to tape up my friends' hands in elementary school. So they had to do projects and write or do anything in class with their pinkies.
That's perfect.
Looks like you're wearing gloves.
I think that's excellent.
Okay,
What do you
we
think?
gotta do it to the other hand too.
Okay.
'Cause I only got
Now you're on your own now. So how did you come across, how did you get into cooking yourself?
I came from a big family,
Yeah.
big Irish family, and 1 of 10. Okay, so I was one of the babies out of 10. And my father was in a wheelchair, and he cooked from the wheelchair in the kitchen.
Wow.
No adaptive equipment, no lowered counters, it's just what he did.
Just go, give me one good, wrap that right around there.
All right.
Yes.
I love this tape. It's so green.
Get
It's
it.
kind of hammering down the point of what we are.
I know, I can't use my hands. That's great.
Here, you know what?
Okay.
Before we get started,
Yes.
why don't you pick up that knife? Let's see how
Okay.
you do.
Let's you know what I'm scared about is I sharpened my knife before you came here. So I'm not trying to slip.
Well, you're not trying to slip, but you know what? I've never cut myself with a knife.
Okay.
I figured I don't have enough.
So is that
Yeah,
good
pretty
because
much
you
it.
okay.
Should we show
We're
Dan?
ready to do
that
this.
we're ready to go?
Cameraman Dan's ready. You get all the shots, and so now I'm gonna cut the onion,
Yep,
slices or however.
Yep.
You've got a tomato,
yep.
and then we're gonna build a sandwich.
We're going to build a sandwich. A simple sandwich that,
Simple sandwich.
anybody can do, right?
Okay.
But now, we're going to
I'm
see
ready.
if you can do it.
High five or high one.
I want.
I love it.
Yes.
All right, here we go. What I'm gonna do.
Right.
Wow, this is good.
This is a huge tomato. I think I got it the biggest tomato I could find at the farmer's market.
So now what I'm gonna do.
It's gonna go easy.
So I got a good slice, and what every chef has to do, you gotta get the other. It's always good to have a nice sharp knife.
Mm-hmm.
So Bray, how did you start this? How did you get involved with this? What's your ultimate goal? What are we trying to?
Well,
What
really,
are you trying to accomplish?
my ultimate goal is I really want to help inspire people with disabilities to cook.
That's good.
To get up, to give it a try, and have that independence, because cooking is a life skill.
Yeah.
And a lot of people with disabilities get left out of that life skill. And go ahead.
I mean, what was it like growing up for you with the disability?
Well, everything's a challenge, and I look at everything as a challenge. It's like, can I do it? Can I do it? I can do it. I look at everything as like I can do it.
That's
and if I can do it, other people can too.
How long did it take you to realize how to do this for you? I mean, I remember earlier in an earlier conversation, you've been doing this since you were 8.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, how do you just know, okay, maybe if I hold my pen this way or grab my knife this way, what?
It's trial and error.
Yeah.
It was trial and error, and of course I was born with this, so it makes things a little bit, not easier, but I'm more used to it.
Now here's a doozy question.
Okay.
Did you know you had a disability?
Not when I was early on. Early on I didn't, because it was just me. When I got to school, kindergarten on the other hand, that was a different story. I realized I had a disability in kindergarten because I was getting made fun of all the time. You're right, calling me a monster and, all that kind of stuff. And my mom would say that I'd come home crying at night.
Yeah.
Saying that, this is not fair.
Yeah.
I don't want this anymore. That kind of stuff. But I've always had humor around it.
Right.
Because I used to tell kids who asked me what happened to my fingers that a lion bit them off in the jungle.
So at what point in your heart and life did you just overcome it? And I say overcome, just get over being made fun of. Get over, because I'm sure still to this day,
it's kind of like
people,
it's an ebb and flow, right? And different times in school were better, where I had closer friends who didn't make fun of me. Then you get to middle school, and that was atrocious.
I bet.
And then I got into high school, and it was just people accepted me for who I was.
That's excellent.
But then you go out into the real world, and then, not real world, right? But when you're an adult, you go out to work. And then I come across people in the community. So,
we both talk.
oh, you know what? I already finished my task. I think I need to come over and help you out. Okay. So, you almost got it. I'm going to take a look. All that green is getting in the way. Oh, you almost got it.
How's it look, though? I mean, that's a nice peeled onion.
That's a nice peeled onion. You got it done. That's what we're about. Oh, see, now, ooh, you're getting it.
Got to get that one big flake. All right.
It's going to get away
now,
from
here's
you.
the funny. Now, here's the part. Now, I went over and looked at you, and I noticed that you had it tucked, which I saw great, and I hope I'm still holding right, because now we're going to make some onion slices.
Now, see, you're going to make your onion slices like you'd usually bake some onion slices, right?
Yes.
Okay, for me, because that would slip around a lot, and see, what you have is a little bit more of an advantage on me.
That's what I didn't want.
You have all of this. For me, I don't like.
You don't even
I don't
have
even
that.
have that to hold it. So when I want a nice slice, I actually just cut that.
You know what's funny? I thought about that in the beginning.
Yep.
Just going down.
I cut it in half, and that's how I get my peel off better, because then I don't have something rolling around. I got that nice flat surface.
That's perfect.
To keep something on, and then I can start peeling it up.
Classic.
Yep. So when I want to make slices, I do it like that. I got a more steady base. Get that one finger that can handle it.
Yeah, get that one good finger in there.
Just get that one good finger.
Get that one good finger in there.
Don't ever get rid of that support finger, because we need it.
Yeah. All right, so now we got, how does that look? How did I do?
You did good, because you know what? For me, it's not about perfection. It's about getting it done the way you need to get it done in the kitchen. Right? Don't beat yourself up about if it doesn't look like the perfect julienne.
Right. Because
I don't worry about it, because if it tastes good, you're going to do it again, right?
You'll be all right.
Enjoy it, and you'll be all right.
Pushing through. All right, so are we making a sandwich now?
Yeah.
Time
You ready?
Let's make a sandwich. Let's do this. Like the mayo. Yeah, buddy. Give me. Everybody liked the tzatziki sauce.
That's right. And you know what? I pulled that mint and I pulled that parsley right out of my garden.
Good. All right.
How many tomatoes you want? Just start.
I'm a tomato guy.
Just start pulling. Just start grabbing them. You got it.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
This is
look
too
at that.
fun. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Thank you for doing this with me.
This was excellent. I like tomatoes.
This is gonna be full. You know that,
The
right?
funny part is how I'm gonna feed myself trying to do this.
Top them off with your
Top
little
of
phone.
the onion. We got it.
You're gonna make my sandwich for me.
Nice. I'm gonna get your lettuce. I think the funny part for me is learning how to try to squeeze.
Oh yeah, you know what? I want you to get that lemon out of there.
All right.
Get that lemon. You got it. Oh, you got it. You put it on there, or do you want me to show you how I squeeze?
Oh.
Oh God.
All right, now you.
You need to that. Jeez. Here.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You hold
I'm
my
gonna take
plate.
your plate.
And now see, I have to use the 2 hands.
Okay.
And then you scoop,
Look
you scoop
at
it in there.
that.
And you just kind of go. Give it a little drizzle. Ooh, don't want to make a mess of your kitchen. Do you want me to do one for you too?
Yeah, I mean, come on now. I want the
Here's
lemon
your
over.
plate. Okay. So right, I give it a start with the 2 hands.
And then
I can switch it to the 1. And if I need to,
look at that.
you just go for it.
Look at that. How are we doing?
I think that's enough for me.
That's perfect for you.
Me and fresh onions, but if these were like caramelized onions,
all day.
piled
Of course.
on.
So there we go.
With like cheese.
I want one more.
Fill it on
Like
it.
that.
And you could add whatever else you wanted to that, but
Look at
this
that.
is a really healthy one. This is going to be messy. Ooh, but
So
look at that.
Look at you.
Look at that. I'm beating you out, man. You get messy.
Don't get messy.
That's why you got to wear your
Boom.
your
Boom.
aprons
So
and
there
stuff.
we go. So we got our sandwiches folded.
Okay, you got to lift that up. You're going to start losing some tzatziki there.
Let's get the sandwich cheers.
Ready?
Get the sandwich cheers. Boom. Here's to you.
Look, you helped me make it. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to do it like some chefs say, tilt your head, not the taco. Mm.
That is so. This is you. This is life for you.
Yep.
And I think it's excellent. I think what you're doing is excellent. I think what you're trying to do is phenomenal. And I'm a huge supporter now of you. I'm so glad I met you. Oh, you got a friend for life now, sister.
We can go cook together. You got to come use my earth oven.
Yeah, I would love to.
Come cook some pizza in my earth oven.
I gotta cook for you now with all my fingers. I'm so used to
I
life.
can see what you do. And this is something simple that I like to make. But mostly I make everything from scratch. Like that's really my thing. I love the flavors. It gives me a sense of joy.
Yeah.
To really be able to make things from simple ingredients and make them good. And my kids love it. And my son's a little picky now of what he eats because he goes to other places and he's like, it is not yours. And I'm like,
Shoot, thank you.
you've done it right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, baby.
Ray, this was excellent.
Thank you.
This was phenomenal. I am proud of you.
Thank you.
Where you've come from and where you're about to go, sister.
We are going places.
Get it.
We are
That's
going
excellent.
places, and we're going to enjoy our food while we do it.
Cheers.
If you like what you saw today and you want to follow, like, share, follow, you can find me at my website, thefingerlesskitchen.com.
Cool.
I will maybe put some links somewhere around,
That's
right?
good.
We'll put them somewhere in the video for you. Yeah, come check out what I'm doing. You can find this video and some others. My recipe will be online for the tzatziki. So if you want to know how I made it, I've got that for you. And really, I'm here so if you, for anybody who thinks they can't do it in the kitchen. And so for me, if you think you're all thumbs in the kitchen, I'm here to prove that you never needed them. Right, Billy?
Cheers.
There, you messy cheese, right? All right, you know what? I'm gonna have one more bite of this sandwich, but I don't care if it's messy. It's so good. Yeah. My sandwich.
Boom.
Bam.
Excellent video.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Keep going. You got it. Okay.